Okay, so second try, had to restart the stream, but let's get going. Let's reload where we were at, and we had to go to Halifax, and hopefully I can hear everything. I said, there's the music. Let's make sure this thing's doing stuff. That stuff's doing stuff. Okay, so we're good. Technical difficulties. Okay, so I've got to go to Halifax. So I think that means we go... Do we go here? Is that what that does? Yes, it is. Halifax. Knock on the door, I guess.
Sorry about the theatrics, but under the circumstances, they were necessary.
It's a fancy house.
I'm sure you recognize Bill Colby, one of my predecessors at Langley.
I've heard a lot about you, Thorne.
I've kept Bill up to date on your progress.
Impressive so far.
Your success is why we brought you here. We've got a problem at the agency.
Harmonica couldn't have known about the peg. We developed it after he left.
That means that someone within the agency is leaking to somebody hostile.
And that somebody can waltz right into one of our most secure installations and make off with a highly classified weapon.
A mole. One that could be more damning than Ames.
I know your slate is full, Thorne, but we need you. And if you're successful, you can write your own ticket. I'll add Bill to the communications loop. Direct all of your thoughts on the mole to him. He'll keep Peter and me up to date. Otherwise, chain of command remains.
Okay.
I don't want any of this getting out. Understood?
If this mole is as deep as it looks, the agency is history.
All right. Ooh, I got messages. I've got messages. Let's check them out.
Case Officer Thorne, welcome to Interlink.
Ying got away.
Got word on the bust. Ying was tipped off just as the feds got there. She killed an agent, got away clean. They're putting the intel from the scene together right now. I'll have it sent to your office.
Oof, now we got all kinds of stuff. Let's see.
There are several reasons people betray their country, and some of them are better than others. I'd look for certain personality traits when I was recruiting.
Dave, is this dude somebody I should know,
Upgrade their
actor-wise?
lifestyles are always a risk. They'll take money, sex, and whatever else you can give them, but usually they'll leave a trail and get caught.
He's not a very good actor.
He was an upgrader, and we caught him. That's why I always look for the ideologues. They're the gems. They truly believe they're doing the right thing. And if they're good, their motivations are personal and invisible.
Thorne, I downloaded a program called Eclipse to your workstation. It will allow you to determine which people in the CIA had access to sensitive information. This tool will help you narrow your search for the mole, but it is impossible to identify the exact person. Use it for your own information. I will update the tool as we discover more compromised info. God, this is like kind of the intro to the NSA. It's like we've got little programs that do everything. Is that a thing? No? Okay. Message. I got more stuff. Let's see if Holt found Ying.
Thorne, we need to track down Ying. Now, I'm getting buried here, and it's a big planet we live on. So I'm hoping you can turn up some clues on your own. Because tonight I've got a private life to attend to.
Oh, so that old dude is the actual former head of the CIA. That's impressive.
Hi, Thorne. DDO's office asked me to tell you the stuff from Rockland is in your office. It looks like Ying was passing codes, probably Beals. I'll send you some cipher tools and a brief synopsis on codes.
Thanks, Lita. Thorne, look for the cipher tool on your workstation. It should help you break Ying's codes. P.S. Placing handwritten codes on the computer will help you enter them. Okay. That's good to know, I guess. And I'm good. Okay, so I guess I should go back to my office. Back to Langley. And I'm going to go to my crappy office. Alright, let's see, what do we got here? Electronic Book of the Month Club. The EBMC allows its members to order books in digital form on this fancy disc. The fraction of a printed work? That's not true anymore. You can have your favorite work downloaded directly to your computer or sent to you on a floppy disk. Imagine the possibilities of having your favorite books in electronic form. Okay. Beowulf, eh? Okay, that's enough of that. That's not any... Oh, that is something. Oh, here they are hanging out. Isn't that cute? Alright, let's see if we can inspect it more closely. Ugh. And is that something? Yes. Evidence. This was stuck inside a copy of the Internet Starter Guide in the section on posting messages to news groups. The book was analyzed but contained no further evidence. Well, these times seem like they might be something. I'm getting all kinds of inventory. So let's... can I, Oh! The interface in this game is, flaky as hell, so... Is that how that works? Ooh, come back. I gotta figure... Let's see. Can I put the disk in the computer? Ooh, connecting to ebmc.com. Let me order books. No, I don't think I'm going to do this right now. That doesn't seem necessary.
Case Officer Thorne, welcome to Intel.
No, close the PDA. That's not what I want to do. Go away. Okay, can't use that with that. What's this thing again? Oh, it's Beowulf. Okay, let's use the computer. Let's see. Let's use this cipher tool. Yeah, Dave, downloading ebooks. Pretty futuristic. Okay, use the cipher tool to decrypt encoded messages. Launch. Following notes are available for the coding. Ying sticky note. So let's see.
Link established to National Security Agency.
Decode key. Books. Transposition. Standard. Let's see.
Decryption unsuccessful.
Okay. Mono alpha.
Decryption unsuccessful.
Poly alpha.
Decryption unsuccessful.
Beale. Books. Books, eh? Well, I found a book. I found a book called Beowulf, didn't I? Really? It just has a couple of books in here, and that's likely the ones that they would use? That seems odd, but okay. Let's see. Beowulf.
Decryption successful.
Aha! Grendel. Mirage said nukes you acquired at Dubna will bring a good price. Call the buyer. As soon as I'm done in Moscow, I'll join you in Istanbul. My thoughts are always with you, Raven. Okay, so good price. Call the buyer as soon as I'm. So she's in Moscow. They're going to Istanbul. Okay, let's report
Opening
that.
email gateway.
Team, I have located. Raven, is that it? Which one's Raven? Ying. She. Oh, now I gotta confirm this. She stated in the encrypted message that, oh god, that she would be in no, this isn't right. Moscow, Thorn, no, cancel.
Email cancelled.
Mirage said nukes you acquired at Dubna will bring a good price. Call the buyer as soon as I'm done. Okay, so this is from Ying. As soon as I'm done in Moscow, I'll join you in Istanbul. Okay, so let's see.
Opening email gateway.
Ying, she stated in the encrypted message that she would be in. Okay, no, so that's backwards. Cancel that.
Email cancelled.
Let's try
Opening
again.
email gateway.
Okay, so he's in Moscow. Team, I have located. Where is this dude? Not Warren Benton, not Kate Magruder, not Lee Tae-sung. No. Okay, so she's currently in Moscow. Okay. She stated in the encrypted message that she would be in Moscow.
Message sent.
Got a present for you. We have confirmed that Ying is in Moscow. Asai is heading up a team to take her down. Now, Max Foster will be calling you to let you know how it goes. But just in case, I'm going to send you some tools for planning interrogations. We may want to leverage her relationship with Grendel to get her to talk.
So you can find the photo doc on the workstation. I also thought about how we might get Ying to talk. We're going to need to trick her into thinking we've got Grendel. Then we've got to use that to our advantage. Remember, she cares about this guy. Okay, so let's use photo doc then.
Photo doctoring tool enabled.
Jesus. Okay, former agent Ying Chung Wang has been apprehended. We have to win her loyalty by making her think we have her lover Grendel in our custody. Alter the photograph to correctly reflect this. Make sure you're clear on the intel you've got. On the other pertinent info is in the CIA archives. Let's go check the
Power
CIA
play
archives.
compartment accessed.
Grendel file. So Wayne Allen, aka Grendel. Oh, should I report that he's in Istanbul? FBI weblink connection links. Okay.
Federal Bureau of Investigation accessed.
Place of birth, status single. Intelligence report. Allen is a former special agent. Allen was dispatched to Moscow in 1994. Russian Mafia. Disclosed to world media that Allen was wanted in the murder of that guy. Allen has been linked under numerous aliases. Allen has been offered D-box. Okay. Sure.
Case Officer Thorne.
Hey, what happened to Photodoc? Actually, let me go back to Cypher. Launch. Getting sticky
Link
now.
established.
Oh, come on, you
National
know this.
Security
I did it
Agency.
already. Beowulf.
Decryption successful.
So let's
Opening
report.
email gateway.
Oh, okay, I guess we don't need any more information. I guess that tells me there's nothing else to find here. It's a really long email.
Cancelled.
It's a really long email to tell us that there's nothing to find.
Photo doc.
Okay, blah, blah, blah. Drag an image from the object library to place it on the target image. Scale the new image to the desired height. Print the doctored image. Target image. Okay, come on. Cigarettes. Emperor filterless is accurate. So let's see, he's looking that away. So maybe this one. This is like the crappiest thing on earth. I remember he drinks Emperor filterless. It's totally him now. Oh, crap. And I guess he's heading to Istanbul, so we're probably going to want what newspaper. Istanbul is in Turkey, I think. No, that's not right. Maybe that one. This one's probably too much. Okay, that face is wrong. Delete that. What about this? Hello, I am a sad man. This is hilarious looking. Maybe I should make it a little smaller. Maybe that's a little better. No, that's too small. Oh, Lord. No, it's too big. This is hilarious. Hey, come back. Let's delete that and try again. I'm pretty sure this is the right one. Massive headband. Let's doctor that photo. Oh, man. No, I don't think that one's right. That's too pretty. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. And I think that's that. So the light's there. No, I don't think that's right either. Maybe it's this one. Right, because he's in... Oh, I love this. Okay, yeah, that fits better. I think. It looks kind of wrong. There. I think we got it. I think we did it. Maybe those are too big. Okay, let's print it. Good job on the photo. Holy crap balls. Two case offers for Thorn from Quick Panics. We've been buried with the Dubansky stuff, but Jamie Seaton asked me to check on you. The Grendel photo looks great. Light sourcing and perspective are on target. Keep it in your briefcase. Okay, let's see.
Thorne, I'm Max Foster. I run the safe house here in Moscow. I've got Ying. Come deal with her soon. I have to ship her back to the States.
Okay, I guess that means we probably have to go to Moscow, but let's see.
Hey, kid. Heard you snatched a peg thief. There's something in the Moscow safe house that you should know about. It's an interrogation device left over from the Cold War.
Nice.
They've got it stored in a place they call the bullpen. You won't like it much, but it gets the job done, and most people survive the ordeal.
Thorne, there's more info about Bullpen in our archives page. Interesting read. No. So much talking.
It's Warhurst. Listen, I know Milkovsky may have recommended some, how can I put this, extreme measure to
That's a
get
creative
information from
measures.
Ying.
Creative.
There's something called the Geneva Convention, Thorne, and we'd like to abide by it. Simply put, what you're considering is illegal, and I don't want the DO mixed up in it. Let's not get dirty on this one.
Oop. Thorne, if you want to know a little more about what laws you're breaking and the kind of moral waters you're sailing, take a look at the CIA Weblink connection. Sure, let's do that. Okay. Initialize. Okay, so can I go there? Oh, I can't. Or can I? Home.
Case Officer Thorne, welcome to Interlink.
Right, so I can't do that. Oh well. No online thingy. Yeah, this seems interesting. So we're getting, it looks like we're getting the option to torture.
Controlled access authenticated.
CIA archives.
Welcome to the Central Intelligence Power Play Compartment accessed.
Neurosynaptic stimulator. The NSS, known within the agency as the Bullpen, is a facilitator of communication between intelligence officers and non-cooperative agents or sources of information. The Bullpen applies to increasing voltages of electricity to a restricted human body at several extremities and at the temples. Metal ammonia solutions may be applied to increase electrical conductivity, or if the subject is particularly non-compliant, phenylacrylamide, and other neurotoxins are occasionally included in the more extreme phases of this process. The CIA has no known classification for instruments that inflict mental or physical torture, quote unquote. The CIA does not condone that methodology of intelligence. It was not the CIA, but the KGB, haha, because they're bad, that pioneered the use of the NSS as a means of extracting human intelligence, or HUMINT, from non-cooperative sources in the 1950s. Once used as a disciplinary tool in the Siberian work camps, the NSS is the technological descendant of the simple electric cattle prod. Methods of NSS discipline were perfected under Stalin, whose camps had all their own bullpens, although conditions were markedly worse. Yeah, so wow, we can torture a dude. That doesn't seem ideal. Okay, well anyways. Now that all that's said and done, it's time to go to Moscow. But before we do that, let's save our game. 4. Go to Moscow. Moscow. Yay, it worked! I got scared for a second there. Okay, so welcome to Moscow. Alright, so let's go to the station, I guess. Let's check our
Case
email.
Officer Thorne, welcome to Interlink.
Tommy's in town.
Just pulled Harmonica's passport from UK immigration. Harmonica's in Moscow. Watch your backside.
Dun, da, da, da. Your colleague, Mr. Lang, has also been on the Harmonica Trail, but our boy Phillips isn't the only one with his sights on Moscow. I'm sure you'll know. Take a glance at the news link. Let's see. Thank you for ordering Internet News. Please wait while the broadcaster request is transmitted to your comlink window. Okay, did that not work? Use updates from the intelligence community. Nuclear threat, blah, blah, blah. This probably won't work. I guess this is part of that online thing and it's not working properly. That's a little janky. What's this?
Downloading National Intelligence Daily.
Oh, I've got a message. Oh, there they are. They're downloaded.
Sources in Moscow say there was a break-in at a nuclear facility north of the city sometime in the past several days.
Is this guy like an actual newsman? He
Russian
looks like it.
military officials confirm the break-in, but deny that nuclear materials may have been taken. Intelligence sources suspect Russian mafia involvement. Russian black marketeers, in league with the thriving Russian mafia, frequently steal food and medical supplies for resale to a beleaguered public. It now appears they're moving into the more lucrative arms business.
And the president.
President Brooks is readying for a trip to Moscow in a few days to sign the end treaty with Russian President Alexander Polyakov. Many see the end treaties as a welcome relief to the Russian nuclear arms problem. Alexander Polyakov welcomes the joint denuclearization policy. Others, such as presidential candidate Arkady Trebanov, see the treaty as a weakening of Russian might. Trebanov said, "It is an outrage that Russia's own president will sign away Russian security for a few dollars, and the Russian people must not let Polyakov auction away their strength to the
He's
highest."
such a powerful Russian man.
President Brooks' visit to Russia will include a tour of Moscow, a presidential gala, and, to quote President Brooks himself, a few days of R&R.
And vodka. Back. Clearance confirmed. Speaking of the nation, in his weekend radio address, President Brooks began spending the political cash he'll certainly amass for an upcoming trip to Moscow, where he'll sign the end treaty with Russian President, blah, blah, blah. We just heard that. The space shuttle Atlantis gingerly edged up to the Russian space station Mir Wednesday and docked with it. The move will be repeated many times in the planned construction of an international space station. Well, that's true. The Federal Bureau of Investigation, which dispatched advisors here in 1995, reports a new victory in the crackdown on Russian organized crime. Special agents recently helped Moscow police capture black marketeer Dmitry Bulgakov. That's how they said it. Okay, let's close this, and I guess we should go to the lobby.
Hi, I'm Max Foster.
Hi.
We have Ying in the interrogation chamber downstairs. She's waiting for you.
Now let's do it the nice way.
I hope you get the information you need. Give me a call on the intercom if you need anything.
Okay. So I guess I gotta go to the interrogation room. Let's save our game before we do the interrogation, in case I screw it up. Dun, 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 dun. Well, let's show her this picture that I doctored up.
I'm listening.
We probably don't want to do that.
What are my choices?
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah, let's keep threatening Grendel.
I'm listening.
Grendel's talking. This is your only chance to come clean. Oh, Grendel's talking Raven, so I know her code name. Grendel's talking. This is your only chance. Grendel sold you out. No, let's use her code name.
I'm listening.
She sure is listening. Lie to me and we're going to a place called the Bullpen. If you tell me the truth, Grendel joins you in freedom. If your info checks out, you'll help get... Yeah, she loves him, so... I'm listening.
What do you want to know?
She's not a very good actor. Let's find out about the PG.
I I was to steal and deliver the peg to Felix Scody in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. He's a real jerk. He tried to kiss me. I nearly killed him. Now I may have.
Dun, dun, dun. Well, let's find out more about Scody.
I don't know anything else. I told you I don't know anything more! Can I go now? I've done some contract work for a group called Procat.
Procat.
It's a paycheck. A big paycheck. I don't know anything else. I told you I don't know anything more! Can I go now?
I guess so.
Case Officer Thorne, welcome to Interlink.
Stop by my office when you get the chance. You're in Washington. I've got some intel on Birdsong. Also, I have a contact at the SVR who can help us track down Harmonica's partners in crime. One's in that photo from Jamie. Oh, right, the SVR. Yeah, we learned about them. Thorne, something strange is happening back here. Something strange happening back here. I looked up a file on this Procat organization, but the information had been hidden, I think, by David Holt. Ooh. I finally tracked down an expanded Procat file that seems to make more sense. Anyways, I put it all in case file for you. Check it out. What was Holt thinking? You might want to talk to him and this John Blake person. They're both all over these files. What's case
Controlled
file?
access authenticated.
Oh, I got more stuff.
Power play compartment access.
Let's read this.
Linking to Office of Information Resources. Archives are available.
Oh, recruited agent, unknown. Boom, 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 boom. So the stuff we know. Grindel, we know
Federal.
him. Harmonica,
Phillips,
we
Thomas
know him.
Melnikov, Nikolai.
Founder of Procat. Don't know much more about him. A small criminal ring headed by ex-KGB operative Nikolai Melnikov. Formed when Melnikov was fired from the KGB for his brutal actions in putting down Mujahideen rebels in Jalalabad. Turning mercenary, his band began a string of burglaries and hackings occasionally for hire, but primarily for their own gain, when Melnikov, I'm getting good at this, was killed in an attempted theft at Zurich. A Zurich jewelry broker, the ring fell apart. The few remaining members apparently scattered to the four winds. And Procat file large.
Level, critic.
Analysis, David Hold. The image of the right was taken by a security camera in Lower Manhattan on February 26, 1993, moments after the terrorist attack on the World Trade Center. That interesting to note. Yes, that was the first terrorist attack. I think the one that damaged the basement of the World Trade Center. The gloved man, as he became known, was enhanced by NPIC technicians. Could this man work for Procat? In Russian, it means for hire. Sorry, Procat, I guess is the right the right pronunciation. It is allegedly a brotherhood of disgruntled operatives retired from or thrown out of intelligence agencies worldwide. Procat may have existed once, but no longer. Its founder was Nikolai Melnikov, retired colonel of the first chief directorate of the KGB. He was killed in 1992. Maybe. This image, taken 24 hours before his death, shows the white-haired Melnikov consulting with his financial planner Benjamin Hecht in a restaurant in the Thai village of Ao Nang. Hecht died from poison an hour later, probably planted by his client. Melnikov died the next day. The reason for my skepticism is valid. 3 years ago, I tracked Melnikov to Thailand and witnessed his death with a British MI6 officer named John Blake. This was called Operation Paw Print, and we saw Melnikov perish in an explosion. Since then, random reports of a Procat resurgence persist. They have never been proven. I have kept the Central Intelligence Agency vigilant, but Procat seems to have gone the way of the conspiracy theories. Known activities by the group are available in Compartment Overload. Jesus. John the Baptist. Okay, it's a lot of information. Let's keep rolling. Dangerous new weapon. Let's see.
It's Warhurst. Jamie has patched us into the image database so that I can talk you through this. We just received these from the ATF. Those people had no leads until you captured Ying. This is where the peg fell into Scody's hands, and probably Harmonica's. Abandoned warehouse in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. That's Felix Scody, the arms dealer Ying told you about. Been a heroin broker and a money launderer, but gun running is his first love.
It's not a very good
His buyers
bullet wound.
usually end up like this. The ATF has been watching Scody for months, but he slipped away after this deal went sour. Thorne, I'm afraid that's not the half of it. Scody killed these men without firing a shot. Marco Fabrizi, apparently the middleman. He and his partners all died of massive coronary arrest. At least that's what the medical examiner says. And there were no bullets or bullet holes to be found. Nothing. I realize it sounds impossible, but you already know about silent kills. This new weapon gets the same results with no projectile at all. Looks like he rested it there. And used this for power. Check your ATF web link for a report from the lead agent. He says there was a... let's see here. A concentrated high-frequency burst at the scene before they moved in. Scody escaped here. He was killed later, just outside Minsk. Thorne, this new weapon is out there. Probably in Harmonica's hands. I don't need to tell you what that means. I've circulated these pictures via Interpol and the State Department. Right now, Harmonica is the most wanted man in the world. Good luck out there.
And I'm on his trail. Case Officer Thorne, based on ATF. Let's see. Jamie, you want to know about Felix Scody? He was out of our line of sight until your analysts alerted us to his activities in Little Odessa. He's shipped goods to the IRA, Pakistani nationals living in Virginia, not to mention some reliable supplies for Atlantic City mobsters. He also has banks in Bermuda doing suds work on his cash. I think that means money laundering. Bensonhurst was supposed to be our big takedown, but our listening devices were fried by a concentrated high-frequency burst at the scene just before we moved in. Our receivers recorded it, then exploded at 477.5 megahertz on the meter. Scody used the distraction to get away. He kept talking about pyramide, which I believe is Italian for pyramid. I've included a data link that cross-checks with the CIA's experimental weapons database. Searching database.
Access granted.
The Pyramid, one of Russia's only truly secret weapons, is a silent and very deadly device. The appearance of this lethal handgun represents the most sophisticated of the pirated Russian arms technologies. The Pyramid fires soundlessly. It leaves no visible wound, no blood, no bone fragments, no bullets, no evidence, and as a result, no case. Not the CIA, not the FBI, and not the National Security Science Foundation have ever been able to clinically establish that victims of the Pyramid died from anything other than a heart attack. Although its existence has never been confirmed by the KGB or its successor, the SVR, the Pyramid, was photographed by a deep-cover CIA agent in 1993 in the aborted infiltration of a Czech arms plant. Interesting. It looks like a little handgun. The Pyramid is a compendium of 40 years of technological advancements in nuclear physics. Named for the pioneering research at the University of Riga in the early 1980s, the Pyramid compresses a broad electrical field into a polyhedron of kinetic energy that pulses from a widening base up to a single apex. The single bolt fires from the vertex of the Pyramid at 477.4 megahertz. The charge catalyzes the onset of accelerated ventricular rhythm and finally acute myocardial infarction. I watch House, so I know what that is. The target will die of a fatal heart attack. The weapon is also an ideal size for concealment and can be disguised as or hidden inside of electronic devices such as radios or camcorders. camcorders. Details about the Pyramid are available by clicking the above image. Searching database. Access granted. The Pyramid, one of Russia's only truly secret weapons, is a silent and very deadly device. The appearance of this lethal handgun represents the most sophisticated of the pirated Russian arms technologies. The Pyramid fires soundlessly. It leaves no visible wound, no blood, no bone fragments, no bullets, no evidence, and as a result, no case. Not the CIA, not the FBI, and not the National Security Science Foundation have ever been able to clinically establish that victims of the Pyramid died from anything other than a heart attack. Although its existence has never been confirmed by the KGB or its successor, the SVR, the Pyramid, was photographed by a deep-cover CIA agent in 1993 in the aborted infiltration of a Czech arms plant. The Pyramid fires soundlessly. It leaves no visible wound, no blood, no bone fragments, no bullets, no evidence, and as a result, no Boom, boom, boom. There is stuff. Okay. Thorn, Jamie Seaton just showed me the files on Procat. The more I think about it, the more frightening it becomes. If this organization is run by spies who had fled intelligence organizations around the world, then there is nothing they don't know. And one of our own could be working as their mole. I don't like the odds. Not for us, and not for President Brooks. I'm sure Jamie has already contacted you with the information. Get to the bottom of this quickly. Sterling. And William Colby.
This is where we stand. We've eliminated most of the low-level agency employees from the list of possible moles. But that's not surprising. Our mole has access, directly or otherwise, to high-level information. I'll keep you informed.
Thorn, I've downloaded and updated Eclipse tool to your workstation. The tool will now allow you to view those who had access to the Procat file. Remember, Eclipse only displays formal channels of access. Access outside of the normal chain of command is not displayed. The mole may be getting information from a friend, lover, or as the result of blackmail. Nothing there. Let's close the PDA. And let's chat with Foster again.
Gene Warhurst told me you're poking into the Russian mafia. You want to talk to Yuri Gromchevsky. He's with the SVR.
Okay. Alright, let's ask about Yuri.
Yuri works with the SVR's Mafia Crimes Unit. He'll help with your investigation of the Russian Mafia's involvement in the peg theft. I sent him a copy of the image you grabbed of the assassin. He's looking into it.
And how do I contact him?
I'll shoot Yuri's number to your PDA.
Good.
You can call him from your office.
My office is in Washington.
You can have Pearson's old office down the hall.
Ah, good.
Nothing fancy. Just a place to collect your thoughts, review notes, make calls, and use the computer.
It's probably not much better than my office, which sucks.
We've had Birdsong investigating the Mafia because we want to keep an eye on their efforts to recruit Russian scientists. They're starting to deal in technical secrets, and we'd like to keep track of what they're selling and to whom. The problem is, he's a scientist, not a spy, and they're on to him. They want him to prove his loyalty.
Prove his loyalty? What do they want him to do?
Kill a man. Local Mafia thug. They've even tried to give him a gun.
Oh, she's got a fancy dot matrix printer back here.
He says he can get more information about the president's hit. It's not my call. It's yours.
Okay.
Your mission is priority 1. But if you want my opinion, we shouldn't do it. I set a meeting. It's not standard operating procedure, but we don't have a choice. He reluctantly agreed to meet in his apartment. The only place he feels safe these days.
Case Officer Thorne, welcome to Interlink.
What do we got? Yuri's number. 2334819. Let me write that down. 2334819. Thanks, Max.
Can I help you with something?
Procat.
Man, that part of my life is over. Way over. After Paul Print, I moved from operations to intelligence. Sure, the work's boring, but here backstabbing is only figurative. Now I still get to play in the game, but I no longer have to blindly follow orders. The agency sent me to bring in Melnikov. MI6 sent John Blake to take him out. Too bad nobody clued me in. I tracked down Melnikov and then Blake killed him. You kidding? Without Melnikov calling the shots, Procat wouldn't even exist. Of course you could ask Blake what he thinks, but be warned. He's a freak. Some upper-class hipster doing wet work for MI6. In the end, he wasn't cut out for this kind of work. I'm told he still sees Melnikov's ghosts. Scares the pants off him, and it serves him right.
Okay. Game 6, talk to folks. Tal will do fine. Alright, let's call Yuri. What is it? 2. Hey. 2. 2. 2. How do I dial? Auto? Nope. Enter? Nope. Line access? Nope. 2, 3, 3. How do I use the phone? This thing sucks. That is a phone, right? Two. Let's see. Enter. Those don't have anything. Speaker. There we go. 2, 3, 3, 4, 8, 1, 9.
Gromchevsky here.
This is Thornton from the CIA.
Hello, Thornton. I'm expecting your call.
Did you receive the photo Max sent over?
Yes, I have received photo from Foster.
Can you help me?
You have called the right man. Come over any time. My office is in Yasenevo.
Okay. How do I leave? Go away. How do I leave? There. Anything to do here? Well. Oh, it's like. Anyways, whatever.
Case Officer Thorne.
Nothing to do here.
Welcome to
I can go
Interlink.
read a little bit. That's okay. Close. Okay, let's go meet with Yuri. This office is way nicer than mine. It's not fair. A little further back. So should I see Birdsong first or go visit? Let's go see Birdsong first. Oh, can't save my game anymore.
I wish you didn't come here. They'll find out.
I recognize him too from something. You've got to get more information on the assassination.
I cannot. Do you know what I must do to get that information?
I don't think I want to know.
My loyalty. They want me to kill a young mafioso to prove my loyalty.
So do it.
I cannot do this.
But President Brooks is in danger.
How can you balance one man's life against another's?
One is the president, one isn't.
I will consider this. Now, please, forgive me if I don't show you out. Good afternoon.
Fine, be a jerk about it. Okay, let's save our game. Go to Yasevno. 7. Go to Yasevno. I think that's how you spell it. Oh, this is some fast-moving cars.
Hello.
Hello.
You must be Thorne of the CIA.
He's from something too.
It is my pleasure to meet you. My general has had talks with your Mr. Sterling about the Dubansky incident, and he is satisfied that it was, as you say, a former agent acting alone. I am a good soldier, so I must also be satisfied. How can I be of assistance?
Okay, well, let's see. Did you find anything in that photo Max sent over?
Yes, they are mafia.
Yes.
Perhaps they are Chechen or Ingushi, but I'm not sure. But I know who can tell.
Some dude on the phone.
Господин Кольёгин, американский здесь. Заходите, пожалуйста, чтобы его встретить. Oh, yeah, привет. Как называется?
A stern-looking Russian man.
This is Thorne of the CIA.
Hello.
Oh, it's very nice to meet you, Thorne. Oleg, do you happen to know the two men in the background of this photograph?
It's my brother.
Well, this picture was obviously taken when Fyodor Dobrensky was assassinated. Yes. The one on the left is called Ilya. He used to be called the Hammer. Oh, yes. He was the one who was shot in the head by one of his henchmen over a pair of blue jeans. That's right. Over the pair of blue jeans. Can you imagine? Yes. Well, the other one is Uzbek. I do not know him by name. Sorry. Thank you.
So this guy is apparently former head of the KGB. Interesting.
Спасибо тоже. Рад видеться. Надеюсь, мы повстречаемся с Даниэлой скоро. Он спрашивает меня тоже самодело. Окей, в субботу. До свидания. До свидания. Хорошо.
See, this is the thing that I find weird about this game. Like overall, it's not bad, but there's like the weird cuts when it's like door closing and then boom, cut, pause, thing. It's kind of a little bit jarring, but hey. So how has the Russian mafia become so powerful?
It has grown fat on the milk of two cows: drugs and corruption. Last year, Soviet republics shipped drugs worth 11.5 billion US dollars, virtually all of which shipped to Western Europe and your states. Most of all of these drugs were shipped through Russia and her own web of organized crime clans.
I thought the government had the mafia under control.
The drug trade has fueled extraordinary growth in organized crime. There are now 5,000 gangs operating across the country, controlling 40,000 private enterprises, including 8 out of 10 shops, depots, and hotels in Moscow. This corruption has crept even into our government, and that is why I am here, to find a new way to combat them.
What do you mean by corruption of the government?
That is an understatement. The mafia is everywhere these days. They are even behind one of the presidential candidates, Arkady Cherbanov.
Can you prove that Cherbanov is a mafia candidate?
Proof? In my heart, I have proof. I know Cherbanov has his hands in their pockets.
Well, that doesn't help me.
I will get the proof.
Tell me more about Cherbanov.
You have come to the right man. I will set up meeting. You will see for yourself. I will call you when it is time.
Thanks for the help.
It has been good to meet you, Thorne.
I guess we're going back to the station. Oh, I've got email.
Case Officer Thorne, welcome to Intel.
Yeah, shut up. Nukes for sale. Nukes for sale?
Hold on to your breakfast. German TV is running this promo for a news story about a stolen nuclear weapon. I did some poking around in German intelligence, and they say that it isn't as bad as it looks. The weapon's not actually functional. Someone removed the pin. The Germans like to think the sellers had enough conscience to hang on to the really dangerous stuff. I think I know better. They're selling it separately.
Achtung!
Der Kalte Krieg ist vorbei. Die Welt ist vor einer atomaren Apokalypse sicher. Nein, in der nächsten Achtung werde ich Sie über mein neuestes Spielzeug genau informieren. Eine voll funktionsfähige Atombombe. Verpassen Sie es nicht.
Sexy.
State Department is trying to get as much information out of the Germans as they can, but they're being pretty tight-lipped. Back in Russia, this is a serious blow to Polyakov. Politico is predicting a major shift in the polls. Zurbanov should pass him within a few days.
Okay, let's see what Max has to say. Hey Thorne, your phone has been ringing off the hook, and I'm not a secretary. You may want to come back here and check your messages. Max Foster. Okay, I guess so. Close. Lobby. My crappy office, which is nicer than my real office. Oh,
Case Officer Thorne. Well,
Sound hack is your friend. Hey Thorne, don't know if you read about the IAT on the CIA Access page. Actually, I did. But I just wanted to remind you that your earpiece has a little added feature I like to call Sound Hack. Just use the code word Newsflash, and you can page me anytime you're in a bind. I can also send one spine-crushing noise through the IAT. Throw the strongest person off balance. I've prepared a Sound Hack test. Just, let's see, this might be irritating. Boom, boom, boom. It's a little bit...
No time for details, just remember. I programmed a voice link into your PDA. You can reach me whenever you want. Just say Newsflash and you'll automatically open the comm channel for me.
Gross. Okay. Do I have to look at my phone? Oh, there's a flashing light. Messages.
Gromchevsky here. My friend, you wanted to meet Chorbanov? I have arranged it.
Nice.
Meet me alongside the Vilnius Center in 1 hour.
That's it? Okay. Oh, what's this? Oh, balls. That doesn't look good. Anything else around here? Ooh, what's in here? Intellect printout. Government source confirmed today that criminals connected to Russian organized crime successfully penetrated the Dubna weapons facility north of the city. It is unclear if the thieves were... Okay, yeah, well, we know they were. So, don't need to read the rest of that. Operation Eagle Shield. Anything else? What's 6729384? Apparently nothing. Okay, the rest of this is nothing. No, go away. Enough of this. Off. Off. How do I leave? Oh, okay. Oh!
Case Officer Thorne. Welcome.
I am looking at the photo of Parker. He is not the only one out of commission. Lang is MIA.
Damn it!
I had to cut his PDA out of the loop in case he's been captured. Hate to say it, Thorne, but it's down to you and a sigh.
Eesh. Parker and Lang aren't our only worries. We've got to make sure Moscow is safe for the president to sign the end treaty. I don't know if you've been keeping up on current event, but Brooks' approval rating is dropping. While the heat rises on us, take a look at Newslink. Dirty politics. Pole plunge. Come on. Trips cut short. And Turbanov rising. And let's see, NID online number 2.
Downloading National Intelligence Daily.
Okay, so these are going to be...
Russian presidential candidate Arkady Trebanov has been rising in the polls since the recent assassination of Fyodor Dubansky.
That was a quick one.
President Brooks announced today that his upcoming journey to Moscow will be cut short due to an increasing workload at the Oval Office. The president will travel only long enough to join President Alexander Polyakov in signing the end treaty.
President's approval rating.
President Brooks' approval rating reached an all-time low today.
Oops.
74% of people surveyed believe he has not shown sufficient world leadership, and according to the polls, that doesn't sit well with the average American.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Russian President Alexander Polyakov is being accused by supporters of presidential candidate Arkady Trebanov of using strong-arm tactics to push through the ratification of the end treaty. Polyakov recently revoked Parliament's ability to approve foreign treaties, something that most Russian political analysts say he is not empowered to do. Critics of Polyakov say he is actually backpedaling from democracy by signing this treaty with the United States. Polyakov made no public comment on the matter.
Okay. I think that's everything. Ooh. Oh, what happened? Come back. Game went funny. Okay. And I think that's a sign that we need to save our game. Meet dude again, whatever his name was. Alright, so head back. Head back. Oh, I got more email.
Case Officer Thorne, welcome to Interlink.
I like the fact that this is like a fancy PDA. It's like my proto iPhone. Let's see, Max. Thorne, I told you I'm not your answering service. Your phone is ringing off the hook again. Come back and check your messages, or I'm checking it out the window. Fine, back to the station. Wouldn't want to upset you, Max. And by ringing off the hook, you mean one message?
Thorn, it is Birdsong. I am in danger. They have discovered my affiliation with you.
Oops.
I have been, how do you say it? I have been compromised. Do not attempt to contact me. Never again.
Okay. I won't. I promise. Okay, now let's go do what I really want to do. I don't care about him anyways.
I hated that bastard job enough.
Oh, do I gotta shoot? Do I gotta shoot?
I told him I forgot our invitation.
It's pretty dark. I think that's a guy, but it's hard to tell.
Докінчаю, друзі мої, і допитаюся одно запитання. Яке життя будемо
Чербанов,
гірше
Патру
допитатися?
Кісера Ресіс.
Яку Росію буде мати? Хоч
Лена
Бог
Рова
головою.
is campaign manager.
Хорошо, знімки можна. Знімки можна. Так.
You can just wander into like a political event like this? I guess so, it's a campaign.
Yuri Gromchevsky as he lets his dogs out at night. And who would this be?
This is Thorne. I wanted to show how deeply organized crime permeates Russia. I could think of no better place to start.
So you are FBI, CIA?
CIA.
I welcome you to our fine country, Thorne. I hope Yuri here hasn't bored you with his talk of mafia conspiracy to defeat Polyakov. Oh, and how is Alexander this evening? A bit under the weather, I imagine.
A bit.
You are mad for power. You don't care if you drag Russia down to get it.
Does he have a mustache? I can't actually tell.
To destroy your opponent's reputation. Destroy their lives.
Lina. Allow me introduce Torn from the United States, who with Polyakov's task force on organized crime. Kromchevsky here is showing Torn around.
That mustache.
So, the butcher has become a babysitter.
Why is everyone so mean to me?
I think Yuri here has just accused me of having Dubinsky killed.
How dare you say such a thing?
How dare you?
It is so like Polyakov. He begins to feel a little pressure, and instantly he sends his militia and his Yankee cronies on the competition. Idź k czortu. Jak ty możesz takowe wskazać? Yeah. This conversation is over. Please excuse me.
Back to the station. And I bet I have email. Do I? Oh, I don't. Something in my office. Who has the power in Russia? See the nukes folder in your cabinet. Okay. I already read it, but maybe there's something else in there. Ooh. Sec.politics.nuclear.proliferation. Good old games and ma good old games. Soak, sorry. Okay, well, I guess we got a disk, so... stop. Go away. I guess we should put it in the computer box. I'll help you with your computer box. Yes, I know, that's what it looks like. Okay. Thread. Jesus was a Capricorn, and the Bible clearly states that in the end times, the nations of Gog and Magog will wage war, and Magog, which is a place in Quebec, Magog, I've been there, will triumph and burn the weapons of their enemies for 7 years. I used to think... No, it said Gog and Magog. That's the one that I'm supposed to... So I was talking about the Bible, so maybe this is a code. So maybe we should open...
Case officer...
close. Back here. Cipher. Launch. No, that's not... Okay. I'm doing something wrong then. Let's see, the end. Oh, the header of this message is irregular. Aha! Yes, let's launch the cipher tool.
Link established to National Security Agency.
So let's see. The Bible, maybe? It talked about the Bible.
Decryption unsuccessful.
Nope. Beowulf?
Decryption unsuccessful.
I got another disk in here, don't I? Go away! This month's selection is a special treat for your mystery fans. The Rabbit Hound is an astonishingly realistic mystery wrapped in and up to the minute technical thriller. The heroine, Jasmine, thinks she is working... Let's order this. Download the selection now. Okay, that's good. Go away. Yes. Back. And we might as well get this one too. Really? Come on. It's a text file.
Case Officer Thorne, welcome to Interlink.
Close. Computer. Cipher. Do I have new books now? Launch. Gog and
Link
Magog.
established to National Security Agency.
What was it? The Con and I or something? As you like it! Huckleberry Finn. I thought I heard something. Oh no, that was Ilya, not the Iliad.
Decryption unsuccessful.
Was the Con and I and the Rabbit Hound. T? R then? The Red Badge of Courage. Oh, downloads. The common eye.
Case Officer Thorne.
Ah.
Welcome to...
Okay, now maybe I can use those.
Case Officer Thorne.
This is irritating. Cipher. Launch.
Link established to National Security Agency.
Other. Oh, there we go. They're in other. No, thanks, Dave. I should probably look over that way and see if you tell me what to do when I get stuck like an idiot. The common eye?
Decryption unsuccessful.
Oh. It's kind of like a leap. It's like, oh yeah, you found this other disk earlier in the game, and that has the answer.
Decryption successful.
Onyx, Prokat has come through for you again. I have acquired a high-grade nuclear pit. Send the final payment and come to Solo to agreed meeting. Mirage. So Onyx and Mirage. Imminent boom. It's always about nuclear bomb, isn't it?
I'm wrong about this. But it sounds like this message is referring to a nuclear pit. You know, the part that goes boom.
Wait, isn't he dead? Am I crazy? Oh no, that was Parker. No, I don't think all black people look the same, okay? I really don't. I'm having trouble remembering all the kind of secondary players and their names. We can find this pit deal by tracking Onyx. I had the Interlink system put together a case file to aid the hunt. You can always find it on the CIA authorized access page.
Controlled access authenticated. Power play compartment access.
Yeah, we can look at this later. Put Onyx out of business from Peter Sterling. Thorne, when I said get to the bottom of things, I wasn't expecting them to blow up in our face. Don't misunderstand me. The fact that you have uncovered this nuclear sale and that it is clearly connected to these Procat hoodlums is important in more ways than you can imagine. Focus your efforts on putting Onyx out of business. The pit could have more political repercussions than I care to ponder. I'll be updating the president hourly. DCI Sterling. And what else we got? Birdsong blew the cage.
Thorne, it's Max. I just got a call from Birdsong. He's running scared. I tried to reason with him, but he wants no part of us. I'll put Birdsong's dossier and the recording of the call up on Intel Link. Oh, and you want to check out his apartment for any clues. You'll be discreet, I'm sure. I'll keep you posted.
Okay.
Thanks, Thorne.
Analyze my phone call with Birdsong. The sound analysis is on the workstation. See if you can isolate key sounds and zero in on his location. You can import the data you find into the map tool. My God. Which is programmed for known acquaintances. This is fun, but all these little tools that they keep throwing onto your computer are sort of funny. Okay, so all done there. Close PDA. But sound analysis.
Please, calm down. Okay, now, start again. Just from the beginning.
I have left Moscow. It's too dangerous.
What are you talking about? What happened?
I can feel them getting closer. It is only a matter of time before they know.
Relax, Birdsong. How do you know?
You have me telling lies in all faces. I can tell the truth from lies no more. Everything is blurred.
Let's meet as soon as possible.
No. No more secret meetings. Now, please do not try to find me. Forgive me.
Okay, so there were definitely some sounds.
Please, calm down.
So there's definitely a bell. Bum, 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 bum.
Please.
Back. In. Out. Analyze. Searching. 10-ton church bell. This signal was isolated from a recording of a phone call made to the CIA station house in Moscow. This isolated signal most closely matches a signal generated by the Tower Bell of St. Patrick's Cathedral, New York City. Church bells are found in large cathedrals. They normally play during holidays. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that's something. Oh, it's the sound of a 10-ton church bell. Okay.
Calm down. Okay, now, start again. Just from the beginning.
I have left Moscow. It's too dangerous.
What are you talking about? What happened?
I can feel the...
So I definitely hear a plane of some type. In. Oops, other way. Out. Analyze. IL-176 passenger aircraft. This signal, the isolated signal, most closely matches a signal generated by an IL-76 taking off from National Airport in Washington, D.C. The IL-176 is a medium-range passenger jet. There's more sounds. So back here. I said back here.
Too dangerous.
What are you talking about? What happened?
I can feel them getting closer. It is only a matter of time before they know.
Relax, Birdsong. Now, how do you know this?
You have...
That's definitely something. Let's see.
You have...
Yeah, that's definitely something. In. Out. Analyze. There's Becky Mountain Sparrow.
You have me telling lies in all faces. I can tell the truth from lies no more. Everything is blurred.
Let's meet as soon as possible.
No. No more...
No, there was that thing with the bells.
Lies in all faces. I can tell the truth from lies no more. Everything is blurred.
Let's meet as soon as possible.
No. No more secret meetings. Now, please do not try to find me. I can feel them getting closer. It is only a matter of time before they know.
Relax, Birdsong.
Before they know.
Relax.
It's like a little ding there. Yeah, I know that. There we go. 34 electric tram. Okay. So that seems like everything. We don't really need her, but whatever. Okay. Import data into
Linking
mapping
to
tool.
National Reconnaissance Office.
So, jet aircraft. Streetcars. Church bells are everywhere. Bird range. So I guess it's there. Oh, but it doesn't have, or it doesn't have a streetcar.
Dushanbe, Republic of Tajikistan. Population 500,000. Local time GMT +5.
Jet aircraft, bird range, church bells, but there's no streetcars, so that doesn't help me. Oops.
Linking to National Reconnaissance Office.
So, what about
Irkutsk.
Irkutsk?
Russian Federation.
Jet aircraft. Church bells. Stop that.
Linking to National Reconnaissance Office.
Oh, no streetcar. Okay, so I got it. And no streetcar. So I gotta check these guys.
Yerevan. Republic of Armenia.
No birds.
Population 1.2.
What about
Novosibirsk. Russian Federation.
now? It's out of bird range, but there is a zoo. I think it's here. Because there could be birds at a zoo. Even though they're not in the natural habitat. Let's check the others just to be safe. Moscow, it's not there for sure.
Russian Federation.
Red Square,
Population
residence.
9 million.
Moscow
Local
Zoo.
time GMT +3.
So it could be, but I'm in Moscow, so that would not be likely. St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg. Russian Federation.
Again, they've got all that stuff. Oh, okay, so there is a zoo, but it's not near in the aircraft area. And let's go back to Moscow and see if that's the same thing.
Moscow. Russian
So there's a
Federation.
zoo, but it's not anywhere where you would hear a plane. And I think Rostov doesn't have something. No, it's got
Rostov. Russian Federation.
Botanical Garden. Nope, not underneath. Yerevan. Jets, streetcars, theater, and the zoo is not under the flight path. So I'm pretty sure.
Novosibirsk. Russian Federation.
So here we got the zoo, which is in the flight path. We've got streetcar, which is near the zoo, and we've got a church bell, which is near the zoo and under the flight path. All right, I'm awesome. So I think that's when we send the report that it is. What's this place called? N starts with N. Report.
Opening email gateway.
Birdsong's whereabouts. Max, I found Birdsong. He is in Novosibirsk. At. Well, how the hell am I supposed to know that? One second. Oh, sort of. Oh, I was right. I clicked the right one. Do it.
Message sent.
Good job finding Birdsong. I'll have some of my people pick him up.
Okay. Let's close the PDA. And let's see, what's the time? That's not what I wanted. Okay, let's go check out Prokat.
Case Officer Thorne. Welcome to Interlink. Controlled access authenticated.
CIA.
Welcome to the Central
Yes.
Power Play
Prokat.
Linking to Office of Information Resources. Archives are available. Level Critic.
Boom, boom, boom. John Blake. This is who I care about. Contact at. Holy crap, how am I supposed to remember this number? I guess I gotta write it down. Zero 11 dash 44 stupid international numbers 171 555 0909. Alright, let's call this dude. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Alright, let's check the contraption. Comlink, Ops Manager.
Mission directives for Case Officer Thorne.
Investigate Procat. Okay, let's call that guy on my fancy Russia phone. Yeah, Dave, that was a pretty cool puzzle, actually, the whole mapping thing, because they do try and mess you up. You have to match everything, and I actually like it. Okay. Speakerphone. Prrr.
John Blake here.
My name is Thorne. I need your help.
Yes, Thorne. How can I be of assistance?
We need to talk about Procat.
Procat? I thought the agency closed the books on them.
Mm-hmm.
Why the new interest?
I just interrogated a woman who seems to be part of Procat. I just talked to David Holt about
Thorne,
Operation
are you there?
Hello? Did he hang up? Oh god, I gotta write that dial that number again. Okay, let's try that again. Be a little faster this time.
John Blake here.
I'm sorry, I need your help.
Yes, Thorne. How can I be of assistance? Procat. I thought the agency closed the books on them. Why the new interest? Really?
Really?
Let me guess. Korean woman known by several names. Marie
Yes.
Cho, Ying, Chong Wang, and Debbie Gibson come to mind.
Debbie Gibson.
She's an acquisition specialist. Used to be with the Korean intelligence before Procat recruited her.
And I just spoke with David Holt. Click.
Ah, yes, David Holt. An excellent tracker. But alas, the boy lost his nerve at a key point in paw print. Nearly compromised the mission, I'm afraid. I've quite a bit more data, but I can't share it over the phone.
I better click fast.
Any time would be fine. I'm at home more or less all day, except for the odd trip to town for groceries or a new musical release. I'd welcome a chance to chat.
I guess that means I got an email. Yep.
Case Officer Thorne.
How the hell could Blake know about Ying? My contacts at MI6 say he's out of touch. Let's check him out.
Okay, let's do it. Let's go out here.
Thorne, come into the alley. I must talk with you.
Well, that sounds dangerous. Ah, screw it. Let's just go.
I cannot be seen with you, but take this. It should be interesting reading.
File on Yuri.
Things are not what they seem. Think. Who benefits most from Dubansky's death? Polyakov. And who are Polyakov's cronies? Things have not changed as much here as everyone thinks. The hammer and sickle still weighs heavily on our lives.
Let's see what this is all about. Okay, Michael knows all these people. John Banks. Farnsworth. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So, I think I gotta go to London, so I think I'm gonna call it here, and may pick this up later on in the week, because I think I'm sort of near the end, so I may finish out the game. So thanks a lot, everyone. Especially Dave. You're like my my brain in here telling me all these little tidbits and what I'm doing wrong. So let's save our game. Go to London. And that'll do it. So thanks for hanging out, and we will do this probably one more session to what I hope get to the end. Yes, I want to quit. No, I already saved. Green screen. Or
Battle control terminated.